What up, Otter Gang? Alexo Crypto here, coming at you live, working on the stream, trying to get all set up here for all you. And what are we doing right now? What is up? What is up? We're live, right? We're live. We're doing this, right? So I hope you're all well. Coming in, checking in on you, making sure that, we're all up to date. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. I hope you all had lots of presents from Santa. I hope you Otter Gang out there had a Merry Christmas, if you celebrate or not. But what is going on with the charts? We finally have woken up, and today's generation will never know who the leader of the Gorgonites was. Comment down below if you remember the name of this guy. He was pretty cool. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We got daily updates coming at you every single day. Welcoming in the new year. I've missed you guys. I've missed the charts. I had a wonderful vacay, but I'm still on vacation, so I'm going to be here in the charts with you guys trying to extract the bag. Now, if we zoom out here, what can we see? We've got our levels, we've got our targets, and we've got some ideas for you guys. Now that we've got some volume after this stint of break, we can take a fresh look at the chart. As you can see, we're working our way down to the POC OG original Otter Gangster POC. We have the POC 1 and POC 2 just because the volume nodes are very high amongst these levels. If we turn on the VR VP, we can see that yes, we have an immense amount of volume in these areas. Down here and up here, we may have a little bit more here, but guess what? We got a lot here as well. So we're bouncing in between these two. I'm currently in a short from up here around 16.7. So what can we look for? Well, let's turn this off. Sorry. And let's take a look. Well, we've had this sideways action, right? We've had the sideways action, and we are currently dropping down, right? Now, if we go over to the regular stock market, we can see that the S&P is working its way down too. We know that Tesla has been dumping. We know that ADA has not been doing well. If we look at ADA, like, come on, this is not good for ADA. If we go to the daily here, we can go and see that ADA is kind of crashing. So, yes, the bear market is real. The pain is not over. Can we expect lower lows? Well, that's what we're here to find out together, right? We have all this marked out. We can hide all this, and we can take a look that we have simply had this relief rally, come back down, relief rally, or sideways, sorry, come back down, and we're sideways. And if we're going to copy this trend, if we're going to continue this, well, then I'd say we come back down, right? There's a lot of hopium that, we can get the Santa relief rally and come back up. And you know what? That would be nice. But to be honest with you guys, I don't think it's possible right now, right? I don't think it's possible. But with the economic data coming out, we have things like jobs coming out. We have inflation rates coming out. And we can see that the news has brought us down multiple times. So we have to be prepared. And how do we prepare? We bring up levels, we look at everything, and we try to get an idea of what the markets are telling us. So what are they telling us right now? Well, we can see that we're in this horizontal range, this giant range right here, and we aren't doing too much, right? So where can we expect? If we're in the middle of the range and we've worked our way down, well, that means we're in a downtrend. 1, 2, and 3, right? In the place to be, Alexo Crypto, Otter Gang. As you can see, we're ready. We have the Bitcoin force. It is strong with us. We are ready to trade these charts. Now, let's pull up our levels and take a look. So, this is where I'm at. Now, I was having some hopium. I took the hopium juice. I expected 1, 2, 3. That was the hopium Santa rally, but I am no longer feeling this way. After seeing that this stretch has been straight along here, and we've had a couple spikes down. So we have like this fang thing coming out, maybe. But it doesn't seem like we're getting above this. It's just holding us down. You can tell that there's either a whale or someone absorbing what's coming into these markets, right? So remember that people are on vacation as well. So I wanted to remind you guys that people are on vacation. So people with less in their bag, less capital, not so much big ass whales, can actually probably bring us down as well. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to anybody who's watching these videos and supporting this channel. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like this video. We'll keep saying it over and over again. Make sure you have your coffee. Make sure that you're ready for these charts. So what do we talk about on this channel? We talk about mindset, right? We talk about growth, having a growth mindset and being ready when we come to the charts, right? So we can see that we've come down, touched this POC. Well, what would likely come? We would likely get a bounce and then back down, right? Continue downwards, right? So having this fresh mindset, we can come and we can look at this objectively, not with hopium, not with like, okay, we'll get in to the 12-minute here like I love the 12-minute, and we'll get into a short right here, right? Could be a good idea, right? A short right here, you pull a fib, pull that down. Oh yeah, so maybe we can go with a short position from here. This can be, and the risk to reward ratio to me is not worth it. Now, I got in up here. So maybe that's a little bit more worth it. And guess what? I've taken profits and I've moved my stop loss to entry. So we're riding it out and we'll see how it goes, right? That's what we talk about on this channel. We talk about risk management. We talk about paying ourselves early. We talk about getting into these charts with a fresh mind, risk management, and a plan, and executing with courage, right? So what is the plan for right now? Well, right now I'm in a short. I'm looking to ride it out down to this value area low. Like we talk about trading the ranges. We were way up. Now we've come sideways and we're dumping down. So what can I expect? I can expect us to come down to this value area low. Now we're gonna need some volume. We're gonna need some volume. So we've had a bit of volume here since Asia's opened, which is at 12 o'clock for me. But for you, make sure you mark out when certain markets open. Asia can dump the market. Obviously, U.S. stock market 9:30 Eastern time can dump the market as well. So we have to be ready for these setups and these time periods in order to extract as much money as possible. So what I'm looking for right now is a rejection of these bottoms. If I draw a horizontal right here, a rejection where we're currently at, right? And then back down, a continuation down. Now, do we have bull divs here? Well, depending on what time frame you're trading, I can see a bull div right here as we're speaking, right? As we're speaking. So this bull div is right here, right? We got to keep our eyes open and ready for these. Now, do I think these are strong? Well, right now I'm not feeling so healthy, so healthy about these moves, because we go over to Ethereum. Ethereum does not look healthy at all. We go over to Matic, and that's even scarier, right? Matic just hasn't even worked its way back up into the range, right? It's kind of just dropping, right? Because when we look at Ethereum and Matic, we can see that there's much more drastic movements, right? Like look how far ETH came down, right? This is a big move, right? Because we're punching through 1200 right here. I had this marked out as well, right? This was a huge level of support. Look, we touched it 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We can drop this actually down to here. So this is what we're watching for. This is what we're trying to be careful about. We're not trying to get into any FOMO trades down here. I'm looking for shorts mainly, unless we come and get a fake out from our value area low. Now, where is that located? Now, if we go back to our 2 hour, we go back to this chart. Now, where's our value area low? Well, our value area low is coming right in at this juicy spot, which is right around 16,300, right? If I pull a fibs from the bottom of this range to the top of this range, well, we have a nice fib that's coming in. Woof. This value area low, just below it, I would say that I'd be looking at this low right here. So if I put out a horizontal here, this is something I would look in this live trading zone to be traded, right? Now we want to keep these charts as clean as possible because it is hard to read if they get too low. Has this value area low changed since I last updated? Well, let's go to our 2 hour. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's pull a fixed range volume profile, not off the big wick, but off the one before it. Let's pull this down. POC hasn't changed. Volume area high has dropped just slightly. The value area low is in the same range, but we have a box below it just because of these wicks. We got to be careful, right? So my new targets are definitely going to be down here. Now let's add the prices just like we always do. We share these live in the Discord. The Discord is down below. So we got all these prices. These are all new and updated for you. All new and updated for you. Look, I'm rhyming and I didn't even try. And if we are looking downwards, I would definitely be looking in this area. I'm going to make it red because it is much more valuable to me than other things, just like the 17,561, right? If I pull a fibs from the top of this range to the bottom of this range, we get a beautiful lineup of our fibs for the 7561, right? Which is just above our value area high, right? We can see that when price comes and it pushes through, if it comes and it pushes through, it can fake out and then push back up, right? Fake outs are very common, especially with low volume, right? We get those giant spikes in volume that we can see, look, giant spike, fake out, push back down, right? Simple. Giant spike of volume, pushed up. This was news, right? The next day, FOMC meeting, I believe this was. Fake out, right back down into the gutter, right? This was a big move. If you caught that, congratulations. I caught a bit of this, which was nice. But yeah, it's all about risk management, my friends. It's all about risk management and trading the levels and taking profits early and letting trades ride out, and we might end up with some more profits, right? Now, what can I see here? How are we doing over there? Nice. Let's go. Fish steaks for breakfast. Hey, Nick. How's it going, man? Much love, Nick. Thank you for always supporting us in the Otter Gang Discord. You're always in there. You're always chatting us up. So very grateful to you. Very grateful to all the support and all the love. You know, it's a new channel. We're trying to do our best. We're trying to stay on top of it. It's difficult, right? Because I have a full-time job. I'm a carpenter. So I'm trying to say that, like, hey, look, I can come. I can share what I have and hopefully extract some knowledge and give it to you guys for free. We can trade the levels. We can profit from this. And we can all go home and pay for Christmas, right? Or pay for whatever you're looking for. But it's always nice to have this beautiful side hustle and look for something more to gain some more financial freedom, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't be here, you know? It's not a quick money scheme, but it's something we can definitely learn to grow and to actually develop a new skill. TA has been a lifesaver for me, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm zooming in here, 5 minute. This is what I'm looking for. I'm going to pull, if I were to come to this chart right here, I pull the fibs down to here. I'd be looking for a bounce off of 16,677, right? If we don't get that, Then we obviously go back up to this range. If we pull a range volume profile across, we can see that obviously that the 16.7 mark, 16.8 up here, this is our range, right? So bing, bada bing, bada boom, we got to watch out for this movement here, right? This is oh man, let's make NFTs, right? But right now I'm looking for the continuation retrace back down, and we need some volume to get through this point of control, right? We need some volume. So I'm going to take a look at some other coins. If you have any you want me to look at, shout them out. We'll show you how we go it step by step through the whole process. Now, people have been asking me to go through XRP. Well, I looked at XRP the other day, and you know what? I was like, you know what? This is exhaustion. It's a clear example of exhaustion up here, right? We're at a previous bottom from the early December, right? And then we came down. We're at this previous bottom, and we're exhausted. We're tired, right? And it's Christmas, so there's not going to be much volume. Well, guess what happened? Everybody's thinking XRP to the moon, and boom, we come down. So if I'm looking at XRP, first of all, I would zoom out. I would pull a fixed range volume profile from here across. Wow. So we have a heavy spike here. So I definitely mark this out. You see the heavy spike here? Like, we definitely have these areas here, but wow. And this can be a retracement here. And the giant volume right here. So I would mark out my horizontals first, just from what the volume profile is telling me, right? First thing I do. Second thing I would do is I'd be looking for, okay, what trend are we in? To me, this is a downtrend, right? We got a movement here. Bing, bang. Now the downtrend, just like we're looking on BTC, right? We have been brought down, and we're underneath this level of support right here. So I'd pull a fibs first from the top to the very bottom of this, and I guarantee you that this is close to where it bounced. Well, guess what? If we had pulled this and we had gotten in at 37 cents, we would be laughing right now. A lot of people are saying they wish they held on to their short, right? From XRP. And guess what? You're right, because we got a golden pocket right here. So we mark out our golden pocket. We know that this is now a very key level of resistance. This is holding the price down, right? Now, where's the key level of support? Well, obviously, we got to mark out multiple touches in multiple areas. So I'm going to pull a fixed range volume profile for down here, because this is where we dropped. And what do we got here? So we got a spike here. So this is clearly our next level, right? And this is clearly a zone. So we got zones, we got levels. Let's see what a fib tells us here. So we pull from our swing low to our swing high. And there we go. So this is our next key level. Bada bing, bada boom, right? So these are the levels that I'm looking to trade. If we want to get closer and more personal, and we still think we're still pretty bullish, we zoom in down to the 12. We'll liven up our charts a little bit. We'll get into the nitty gritty. We can see that here, if we pull the fibs from, let's say, here to up here. Oh, yeah, it looks like we got a little bounce from there, right? What do we have from down here? So that lines up with a big volume area as well. So right now we're in a downtrend. I would be looking for more downside until we can have a signal telling us that, hey, we're moving back up. This looks pretty bearish to me, right? Quite the rejection. Double top, it looks like, right? Up, down, double top, McDonald's, whatever you want to call it, and back down. Now, are we getting any divergence here? Well, let's take a look. We have lower lows, and we have lower lows, so not there. Can we be looking for a rejection here? Now, I'll zoom in here. Where can we re-enter on XRP? Well, pull the fibs from the top to the bottom. Let's take this volume, right? You see how I pull it from where it started, the move, right? Boom, boom, right? Big volume area up here, clearly. So I'd mark out the lows. This is the low. Alt-H for your horizontal, right? That's your lows. And then I would draw a square around here. But right now, I believe there's continuation to the downside. I don't believe it's a smart idea entering a short, but it is a very clear, distinguished, looking for a little retracement and then more downside here, right? Now that's what I got for XRP. With ADA, ADA just looks very upset right now. We're currently at this very key level of support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know what I mean? So if we punch through here, I can see testing this 30 cents area again. My target for ADA would be down here. We've continuously moved downwards, straight down, right? If we break this level of resistance, then we can expect more downside. Back to BTC. Now, where are we at? On the 12, let's zoom in. Let's go back to our charts. Now, looks like we've been rejected a little bit here. We're holding a trade from up here. Now, how did I get into this trade? Let's talk about that. So, if we zoom out here and we pull a fib from up top here to the bottom of here, what do we get? Nothing, right? Nothing. We get back to, but what I like to do is I like to get a little bit closer, especially when I'm trading these low volume areas. And I'll pull it from where it started. So you see how, if we zoom in here, if we zoom in and we see how it started. So if you were to highlight where this started, would you say it started here, anywhere along here? No, it kind of was curling down, right? Then you had this quick push and this push back up. And this is a higher high right here. Bingo, right? So that higher high is where I'll pull the fibs in order to get my next level for this lower downtrend. Because you can see I come to the charts and it's somewhere around here. Well, I'm going to pull from local areas. So I pull from this top to this bottom and boom, look at that. 744, you get your entry, right? I got in a little bit lower because I just wanted to catch the price. I wasn't using as much leverage, but it would have been a perfect setup, right? Now I've taken profits once at this point of control. My next take profits is halfway between the point of control and value area low in case we wick down and then come back up. And then my full take profits is down below the value area low in this red box. So I'm currently in this short looking for this, but I'm very happy with this or this. Even this right now because of the volume, because of how low it is. If it does shoot back up, I'm in profits. It'll hit my stop loss, and I've secured the bag, right? And we start fresh again, and we try to secure the bag once again with the safe practice of risk management and obviously a good mindset, looking at all the time frames, support and resistance, fib levels, market sentiment, all that stuff. Remember, we do have news coming at us. 2 a.m. for me Thursday, so that will be quite. 2 a.m. is like, I think it's 9:30 for you guys. 2 a.m. No, that'd be 10 o'clock. So anyways, make sure you get economic calendar, put in your time zone here, and you'll know exactly when. Make sure the impact's on 3, so you know that these are high impact pieces that can affect the price all the way around the markets. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here. Here are the prices. Now, I just want to ask, if you've stayed this long, I appreciate you. Don't forget, Otter Gang loves you. We're all about love. We're all about securing the bag here. It's all about having a little fun, right? It's all about that, right? So, if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing to this channel, the prices are here for you. I'll zoom out so you can screenshot. I'll shoot them up in the Discord. You can grab them. You can use them. You can trade them. However you want to use them. I appreciate you. Much love to all of you. Alex O Crypto. Peace and love to all. I love you all. Take care. Bye.